Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's podcast hour. So, what if the Wiggles were owner drivers in NASCAR? Now, the majority of drivers way back in the early days of NASCAR, like in the '60s, most of them were owner drivers like Richard Petty, Cale Yarborough, Bobby Allison. Yeah, Bobby Allison has his own race team, Bobby Allison Motorsports, I think. Let me check. Hang on, let me check something here. Uh, let me check. Let's see, Bobby Allison. Yeah, Allison. Yeah. Bobby drove his own car. Yep, Bobby Allison Motorsports. Yeah, I was right. Yep, it's farted. Yep, Bobby Allison Motorsports. Yep, he had his own team and his own car. Even in the '90s with Darrell Waltrip, Bill Elliott, Jeff Bodine, even Al Kawicki. Yeah, Al Kawicki was an owner and driver way back in the early '90s, and what my guys Alan convinced all these drivers say, you know, be an owner driver, see where it takes you. If you're on a NASCAR team, if you own your own car and your own team, mind you, it comes with a lot. Well, granted, it comes with a lot of autonomy, but you have to account of engines, chassis, the car body, everything, even your pit crew. Yeah, that pit crew, if you own your own team, have to be responsible for your pit crew, like wages and everything, even winnings and sponsorship deals, no less too. So yeah, if the Wiggles own their own team, any on-track mishap will come out of the Wiggles' own pocket. Now, if that race team back in the '90s, it wouldn't be a problem because after all, their CD sales can cover their costs, along with sponsorships, yeah, sponsorship deals, and race wins. So if they're their own team, for example, if they were in the modified division, well, that starts somewhere. There's the modified division, that's on the truck series, the Xfinity series, and the top division on the Cup series. Now, to start in the Xfinity series, that's like the second tier feeder series. It will develop a lot of talent too. Now, if they had any on-track mishap, as I said, come it'll come out of it. It'll come out of the Wiggles' own pocket. Now, if Emma drove for the Xfinity series, Anthony, well, mind you, he's like Bobby Allison. If he started back in the day, he would have like a lot of starts in him. Yeah, but mind you, he's like Martin and a few more starts in him. But if Anthony drove in the Cup Series, that's like the highest level. It'd be too much for him. He can drop down to the modified division, and then he can go from there. Simon, however, simple. The Truck Series. He's good at that. Lucky, however, I'd say the Cup Series itself. And Wilhelmina, I would say she can go in the Cup Series. And if she started in the Cup Series, she she would have her own team. Also, what if post a fast qualifying time and if cars pass tech inspection, NASCAR says, you know what, we're not gonna stop you from being your own boss. Yeah, I think recent drivers like a Michael Waltrip. Yeah, I think he co-owned his team, Michael Waltrip Racing, and Robbie Gordon no less too. Yeah, Robbie Gordon. Yeah, I think I think he's on a team like Robbie Gordon Motorsports or something like that. Now, if you have the money, go for it. If you don't, if, if you don't, you can you can go you can go into free agency and hope to God that a big NASCAR team gives you a phone call at some point. Yeah, being an own driver is not as all cracked up to be. As said in the beginning of this video, NASCAR drivers back then had their own team. Richard Petty did that. Kel Yarbrough, the Allison brothers. Yeah, I think those guys were on drivers on the list too. Yeah, if I had my own team, simple. I wouldn't have no mishaps because if something messed up, I decide to I, I decide to hire and to fire and everything. It's just it's just crazy. Yeah, I don't know where I got this idea about the Wiggles being all drivers from, but it had it in my mind. Yeah, and if the Wiggles did have their own race team, I'd say go for it. A lot more money too. If they if they had more money, they could expand like a one car Cup Series operation, so a multiple car operation from like the modifieds, the Cup Series, the Truck Series, and the Xfinity Series too. All four divisions. I know there's the Arkham Menard Series, but I'm going with I go for the on the main four, on the Cup Series, Xfinity Series, the Truck Series, and the modifieds. Of someday the modifieds can tour all over the U.S. Sorry, I was on a tangent there. So guys, I know this is short, but that's all I got. Stay tuned for more in this podcast hour. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.